everybody. You say hi, Emmy? Oh no, she wants to get away. She's all full of energy now because I was playing with the laser pointer with her, and so now she's, she's in her mood, and she'll be like this probably for a couple of hours until she finds that red dot. You'll find that red dot. She loves the laser pointer. All right, I'll let you down. Try not to knock the camera down, okay? Yeah, that's right. She also gets jealous when I talk to the camera, so she'll probably come up and interrupt at some point. Anyways, hope you're all doing well, everybody. This video, I just wanted to give a shout out to the people that have been leaving me great messages on my contact form on my photoblog website. If you're following me on there, thank you very much. That's www.rv.life. That's .life. And it's just random pictures and my daily life and life on the road, basically. And I do have a contact form on there. Now, I can't possibly respond to everybody, which I've told you guys before. And that's why I don't have messages turned on my Facebook page and things like that. But I do read as many as I can. So I'm just going to give a shout out to a few of you because you're awesome. And I do appreciate it. First one from Trevor Blake. Hey man, I just wanted to drop you a line and tell you I love your channel, I love your lifestyle, look forward to your pics and your posts on Facebook. That's the Facebook page, which is facebook.com/JustIncredibleTV. And can't wait for each new vid. Keep on rocking in the free world. And that's from Trevor Blake in Huntington, West Virginia. Thank you very much, Trevor. Keep on rocking in the free world to you as well. Next from Shannon Lewan, hopefully I pronounced that right, Clements. Dear Mr. Just Incredible, I can dig this style, been watching the videos for a while now. What really captivated me about your videos is the intro. Now that is what I call class. I've had quite a few intros over the last year and a half or so, but I try to keep it short and simple now. Seems like magic, he says. Anyways, just wanted to drop a line after these of subscription to your YouTube channel. I guess that's just a autocorrect problem there. I guess you meant to say after you subscribe to my YouTube channel, but anyways. You see, that's a loud bike outside. You see, I'm trying to make my way up amongst the stars, and I can't go dragging one into the piece of crap I went and checked out yesterday. Looked good in the pictures. I stepped inside to soft kitchen floors, dining chairs needing to be rebuilt, rusted put vents, I guess you meant roof vents, walls needing to be ripped out to check for black mold, a soft outside back right corner, exposed wood from the outside, rusted out sinks, but they swore the plumbing worked. Literally snow inside the toilet, claimed it was winterized, yet no antifreeze in any of the lines. The list goes on. A small repair here and there is one thing, but all those small things start adding up and I can't afford that. I found a new one. Supposed to be checking it out next Saturday. Your ideas are great. I can dig that. It's why your channel is one of the first channels I subscribed to. I was thinking the free world long before I started researching. Shame you can't tell some people that. They thought that I saw all of the RVers' videos and suddenly wanted the lifestyle. My whole family disagrees with it. That's odd. But I guess, some people are just stuck in their ways and they can't understand change or why somebody would want to live a little differently. Anyways, he continues to say, but it's my life. I'm going on 39 years old. I shouldn't be having the same conversations I was having when I was a teenager. Fighting for your right to live your own life is what teenagers go through, fresh out of high school. But I see you flew the coop at 16, and that's correct. When I was 16, I was in my first camper van. Says, I'm tired of the revolving door. I need more stability. My 33-year-old little brother, well, I've been there. My 45-year-old older brother and damn near 60-year-old uncle is not where I want to be. My mama was almost 70 and still stuck here when she passed last year. Sorry to hear that, man. And that's not living to me. That's like being in quicksand. Every move takes you deeper into it. That's not freedom. And when I finally make it amongst the stars, I'm going to be an RVer, just in a better one. The owner of YouTube lives in one. I don't know if that's true, but if that's true, that's awesome. There's another rich person that owns a website just like it that does too. Yep, there's a lot of people with money that do this. I'll tell you right now. One guy that I met a few years ago, and he was happy as a clam. He inherited multi-millions of dollars. All right, he was a multi-millionaire. and he bought a 1977 or 1976, sorry, Dodge Chinook Class C. You know, it's about the size of this. You can call it a B plus. Technically, it's still a C, and it was actually a little bit shorter than this one is. And he was happy as a clam living in that thing, without a care in the world. So lots of people that have money do this, definitely. Will Smith just sold a $2.5 million RV, and you got to see it too, bruh. It's spectacular. Thanks a lot, Shannon. Really, I appreciate it, and I'm glad you're on the right track, and it doesn't matter what your family thinks. If anything, they're just going to be jealous of your freedom once you get on the road. This is from Ryan Parent. He says, hey, I'm full-time this year, big learning curve. I was wondering what you do for data. You talk about having Netflix, keep on rocking in the free world. Well, I've gone over this a few times. I'll go over it again. I'm very limited on my data. One thing that really attracts me to this lifestyle is the fact that I'm not in front of a screen as much as I would be in an apartment. Even when I was in an apartment for a while, I was mad at myself constantly because I'd get off work and just sit in front of a screen or watch TV. And I tried to force myself not to do that because you're missing out on life if you do that. And I don't think that data is a priority. I think finding a place to fill up your water tanks is a priority. Internet, I can live without. To be honest, I can live without it. And obviously here I am ironically using YouTube to promote this and do my social networking and all that. But I can control that, and I can do it once a week if I want. And my Netflix, I'll tell you right now, I live comfortably on less than 10 gigabytes of data per month. So you can do that with almost any cell phone provider, and you're not going to be poor. You don't have any other bills, so why not pay a little bit for your data, right? If you're doing this lifestyle, you don't have to pay rent or anything like that, so who cares if a couple $100 a month is your cell phone bill? It really doesn't make any difference at that point. But I do still limit it, and I'll watch maybe once a week. I'll watch a little bit of Netflix, or I'll watch a couple TV episodes or something like that. And as far as laptop stuff goes, I do my basic browsing and all that. That doesn't use much at all, like checking my Facebook, checking my emails, things like that. And if I have big uploads, I'll just render the video on the laptop, close it, and not worry about it. A few days later, if I'm near Wi-Fi, by coincidence, I'll just upload the videos then to YouTube. I don't go out of my way to do it. I'm certainly never going to look for a parking spot just because there's Wi-Fi there. I want to park where I want to park because it's a nice parking spot, it's quiet, or whatever it is I'm looking for. The view, the beach, the mountain. I mean, when I'm up on the mountains, that is the best place in the world for me to park, and I love it. And there isn't a Wi-Fi signal for miles, or cell phone signal in many cases. And you know what? It's better that way. So I don't want to be connected 24/7. I think that's one of the big draws for me for this lifestyle, is it forces me to disconnect. And that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. It's like going from a 4,000 square foot house to a 150 square foot little RV like this. You're becoming a minimalist, and you realize that the less, like Happily Houseless says, less stuff, more freedom. And that goes for technology and internet time. Totally. So that's my answer right there for you. Sammy Pretty says, hey Justin, I really like what you did to the BT Cruiser. I'm interested in buying it. If you're interested in selling it, I have cash. The more upgrades, the better, but I'd like it as soon as possible. Sammy, I see you're local. I see your phone number is a Vancouver exchange, or a Vancouver area code, or at least this side of BC somewhere. So I do appreciate it, but I just got this and just started doing the upgrades and put this $4,000 wood stove in. I mean, I have a lot of things I still want to do to this, and I don't know if I'd be ready to do another, another purchase and move in and start a whole new floor plan and a whole new blueprint in my head. All the ideas I have for this, I've going in my head I want to get done this summer, and I'm already comfortably living in it, and I love it. I don't really think I'd want to sell it at this point. I mean, money talks, right? I mean, I did sell Dora for what I wanted to get for her. And so I made my money back, plus I made a little bit more, and I budgeted it all so I could buy another motorhome at this price point and then start doing my upgrades again. So I mean, unless you're a millionaire or something like that, I don't really feel like I'd want to sell it at this point. But you never know. We could talk. Maybe send me some ideas or some offers or whatever. You never know what could happen. I'm a spur of the moment kind of guy. I can guarantee you, though, if I were to sell this, I would be in another motorhome within a day or two. It'll happen, guys. Don't worry. Thanks though, Sammy, for the email. I will save that email if I do plan on selling this in the future, and I'm looking for offers. I will keep your contact information there with me. Patrick Johnson says, thanks for the tour of Cyprus. That's an incredible video. Happy New Year. A little more sunsets if you get a chance this New Year. Patrick Johnson, thank you very much. I love the mountains. I love some sunsets. Those that follow my channel a lot, they know this because I always put this stuff in my videos when I get a chance. And the fact that the mountains are right above downtown Vancouver and I can literally drive up there any day after work and film sunsets, it's just such a privilege to be living here. I love it. Karen says, hey Justin, just quick note to thank you for sharing your experiences with us. I'm hoping to be mobile myself soon. I was thinking, since you mentioned you're thinking about a log cabin feel, like what I'm doing in here, the log cabin look with all the woodwork we're doing in here. What about Woody for its name? Keep us posted on the revamping. Regards, Karen. Thank you, Karen. I have not actually thought about the name yet. I have so much, I'm still planning out the design for this. So I haven't really sat down and thought about giving it a name yet. I know I probably should have come up with one by now. But then again, I never named Dora until about 9 or 10 months into living in Dora before I came up with a name for her. So, yeah. Now, I've also gotten lots of messages from people, and it's too many to count, of people messaging me and telling me that I've influenced them, and they thank me for them to break the cycle of normality in their mind, and they've sold their houses or apartments, packed everything up, and they've moved into RVs, and in a couple cases boats and other alternative lifestyles as well, and they seem to give me credit for this. And all I can say is, you know what, you're welcome, guys, but I don't want to take credit for that. I'm just a guy living a normal life, and I'm just showing you that it's possible, that anybody can do it, and there are tons of people out there doing it. Just because I'm here on YouTube doing it doesn't mean there isn't another 100 people in your city doing the same thing. It's just most people doing this don't have YouTube channels, or they don't want YouTube channels and they want to keep it kind of low profile. So it's pretty normal. And again, like I said, I don't really want to take credit for you changing your entire life, selling your house and whatnot. I've had a couple of married couples told me too. They've done the same thing. They put all their money into savings and bought a nice rig, and they're on the road now, and they're the happiest they've ever been. Brent, hey there, I love the YouTube stuff. Been following you and Eric for a while. If you get out out in the Abbotsford way on a weekend, give me a shout. Would love to share some brew and BS. Regards, Brent. Brent, I will do so. In fact, why don't you email me back with your digits, your cell phone number, something like that, because I do head out to Abbotsford area once in a while. So I'd love to have a beer with you, and we'll chat. All right, now I've got another 25 or 30 here, and this video would be a full feature-length movie if I read them all. But I just wanted to let you guys know I do read them. I do appreciate them. Thank you very much for following me. Thanks for checking out my photo blog, rv.life. And of course, thanks for watching this video on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. Keep on rocking the free world, everyone. We'll talk to you soon.